All the the celebrities losing their homes in California due to all the wildfires going on right now. These are all the celebrities losing their homes in California due to all the wildfires going on right now. Miley Cyrus, Mark Harmon, Tom Hanks, Michael, I don't know his last name, Jamie Lee Curtis, Ben Affleck, Diana, Steven Spielberg, Heidi and Spencer, Eugene Levy, James Woods. And this is a picture of Heidi and Spencer's house. Crazy. Eugene Levy, this is his home. They're all losing their homes. This is insane. Anna Faris as well, lost her home. Everyone is losing their homes, their houses. This is really bad. We've never seen wildfires spread like this, and it's currently right now spreading in Beverly Hills, in Hollywood Hills. I'm sorry.
Stop scrolling. I'm a Los Angeles native. I was raised. Please stop scrolling. I'm a Los Angeles native. I was raised and I was born and raised in Los Angeles. I lived all over LA. This is not normal. Okay? This is not normal. They're trying to do something. They're burning down my hometown. If you're laughing about this, fuck you. All my fucking memories, my old childhood. These are regular people. You know how many black people live in Los Angeles? Do not make jokes about this. It's stretching it all over. They're burning down LA. Fuck you guys if you're laughing about this. Fuck you. Please.
All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, and double honors to the elders at Great Millstone. This lesson is entitled Wickedness in High Places. 2nd Esdras 15:5. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. And therefore, saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them, and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it. And that's what's happening right now in LA, the epicenter of the American dream. Okay. All right. The temple of witchcraft. Okay. Revelation 18:4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye may not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not her plagues. Let me read that again. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High have remembered her iniquities. Okay, so who is the her? The her is Babylon the Great. All right, this is the house of bondage for the children of Israel. Okay, all right. It's another Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay, where the children of Israel were brought. I guess we can go there to prove that at Revelation chapter 11 and 8. Okay. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where our Lord was crucified. Okay, so this is America. Okay, this is the dead bodies of the Israelites. Okay, spiritually, they became spiritually dead here. Okay, they discontinued from their heritage and they became as dead men here, walking. Dead men, zombies, walking. They didn't know who they were. Our ancestors came here as slaves, the tribe of Judah. All right. The ones that were here were beaten into submission and destroyed. All right. And brought low. All right. And therefore we lost our heritage. All right. All right, and as the Lord, so the Lord has sent plagues to gather his people back. That's what's happening now. All right, we can go to Exodus 20 and 2. That tells you we're in the house of bondage. And the Most High spake all these words, saying, Exodus 20 and 1. And the Most High spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. So we know in Deuteronomy 28th chapter that we were put back in it. Okay? All right? And being that the Lord speaks in similitudes, he titled America another Egypt and Sodom. We know they passed legislation, the so-called white men passed legislation for same-sex marriage. Okay, so when you put it all together, this is the place. Deuteronomy 28 and 68. And the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you, no man shall redeem you. It's going to come through the Savior, Yahweh Shai. He's going to redeem us. All right. And right now he is visiting the earth with plagues. And that's what's happening over here in Babylon the Great, America. Okay. All right. So the Lord is telling us to disconnect from this place spiritually, right? In every way, and not so you will not share in the plagues that are going to be brought here. All right. Micah 2 and 10. Let's go there. And it reads, Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction. Okay. And go to Hebrews 4 and 1. Let us therefore fear, lest a promise being left us of entering into his rest, any of you should seem to come short of it. Okay? And coming short, not seeking the Lord, not being diligent in this service. Okay? Us men and our women not seeking the Lord as well. Okay? All right? Hebrews 13 and 14. For here have we no continuing city, but we seek one to come. We seek the kingdom of heaven. This is Babylon the Great. It's being ruled over by the so-called white man, all right, who has been given the dominion of the whole earth. Okay? And this dominion is at an end. So what they're instituting is their new world order, okay, in which they will use their witchcraft and their and technology and AI to bring this forth and have mankind under slavery through technology and witchcraft. All right, that's their plan, and it has been their plan from the foundation of America. But the Lord has already decided to end this realm. All right, this rulership by Esau, Edom, and give it to Jacob. All right, so we'll go to Second Esdras 6 and 7. So we know the end of this, what it's going to be. All right, this is a vision of Esdras. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of times, or when shall be the end of the first, and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. All right, so we know the end of the movie. All right, and just like King Belshazzar of Babylon, his kingdom fell at the hand of the Most High. This extended Roman Empire, America, Babylon the Great, is falling. Okay. Daniel chapter 5, okay, is an interpretation of a dream of King Belshazzar, and it states it was a handwriting on the wall while they were drinking out of the cups of the Most High, because they had conquered Judah and they took them into captivity, and the handwriting on the wall stated, Mana Tako of Harson. I think I had the pronunciation right, not sure. But anyway, the Most High had numbered thy kingdom and finished it. Okay. Thou art weighed in the balances and found wanting. The kingdom is divided and given to the Medes and Persians. So I just paraphrased that. But that's what's happening here. We're seeing a great sign of writing on the wall that this kingdom is finished. All right, the epicenter of the American dream of Babylon the Great is being burned up as we speak. All right, and we know that the Lord again is the one who sets up the rulerships in the world and takes them down. Daniel 4 and 17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the basis of men. All right, so it's the Lord who takes down and brings and takes down these kingdoms. All right, and he is manipulating and controlling Esau, Edom. Okay, Proverbs 21 and 1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, Yahweh, Bashem Yahshai, as the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will. So he is in control. The Most High is in control of bringing this rulership down. Esau, in his own wicked mind, believes that he can establish this wicked rulership, new world order. All right, against the will of the Heavenly Father. Sirach 10 and 8. That's Ecclesiasticus 10 and 8. It reads, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. Why is earth and ashes proud? There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man, for such such an one setteth his own soul to sell, because while he liveth he casteth away his bowels. The physician cutteth off a long disease, and he that is today a king, tomorrow shall die. Okay, so it is the Lord who is in control. He is bringing down this nation. All right. Okay. And we know that just like the other realms, rulerships of old, America, Babylon the Great itself will fall. Okay. Okay. Go to Daniel 2 and verses 44. And in the days of these kings, what kings? The four kings, which Daniel had a vision of, the Babylonians, the Persians and the Medes, the Greeks, which were Edomites, so-called white men, and the Romans. That's the four kings. And in the days of these kings shall the Most High of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever. And that's what's happening. Okay, this kingdom is going to fall. It's going to be given into the hand of Jacob. All right. All right. The 144,000, 1/3 of Israel. Okay. The elect. All right. So California is burning to the ground. The celebrities are mourning. You heard the lady, okay, the Jake lady, she was really upset, okay? And mourning is gonna come over the earth. All right, let me get that. Let's get that real quick. All right. That's what's gonna happen. In 2 Ezra 16 and 37, it tells us that. Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack, as when a woman with child in the 9th month bringing forth her son, with 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb, which pains when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side. That's where we are, okay? And that's what she's feeling. She's feeling sorrow and mourning, right? Okay. But to us, it's joy. Why? Because the Lord is bringing forth the tokens and fulfilling the prophecies. He said this would happen, and it's happening. Okay. Jeremiah 51 and 10. The Lord has brought forth our righteousness. Come and let us declare in Zion the work of the Lord, our power. So the Lord has brought forth our righteousness. You know, he said what he was going to do, and he is doing it. All right. All right. But there are wickedness in high places. All right. That are bringing this forth. Okay. These things. It could be a direct energy weapon that they're using. Okay. To cause these wildfires. Okay, so but the Lord, as I read, is works on the left and the right hand. He creates evil and good. All right, Isaiah 45 and 7. Read that often. But I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, do all these things. Okay, so yes, all right, he creates evil, the Lord. So what you have to understand is Esau allowed freedom of religion and built this nation, America, Babylon, the great city, upon witchcraft, using witchcraft. Okay. All right. So we go to the featured scripture, Ephesians chapter 6 and 11. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Okay? So that's what's going on here. That's what has been going on in America this whole time. All right? They used witchcraft in America. All right? The founders, the so-called presidents. All right? And what does it say? What does the law say about this? All right? When you think of the colleges, all of them have these fraternities. All right? And they join these zodiac type fraternities, right? It's all witchcraft. Okay? It's all witchcraft. And it's one big club, universal, all around the world, everywhere. And that's the reason why the Lord said, put on the full armor of the Lord, because these people are worshiping the devil. They're worshiping Satan. All right. And you're surrounded by them. And you don't even know it. Leviticus 19:31. Regard not them that have familiar spirits, neither seek after wizards to be defiled by them. I am Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, your power. So the Lord is against that. All right. That witchcraft.
It's open, God. Yeah, you want me to talk about it? By all means, let's talk about anything.
But I've had people throw millions of dollars in my face to do something I didn't want to do. And what? Just, you've been off, yeah. Oh, they're in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was my way of chewing you. Like, it's open, God.
Yeah, you want me to talk about it?
By all means, let's talk about anything.
Godless sodomites. Good evening, godless sodomites. Kneel before your God, Babylon! Making me the highest paid megalomaniacal boy king in all of Babylon! You see, if you go and visit the very home of the Oscars, where they hold it each year, you can see a plaque on the wall that says the Babylonian Court. The camera shows you the stage, and you see an unmistakable Tower of Babel embedded into the design. Outside of the Kodak Theater, you have the gate to Ishtar, and you have Babylonian gods put on the outside of the gate. They have the exact elephants. They have the same exact gate of Ishtar. They have the same exact Babylonian gods over the top of the gates.
Like, a lot of people come up here and they thank Jesus for this award. I want you to know that no one had less to do with this award than Jesus. He didn't help me a bit. So all I can say is, suck it, Jesus, this award is my God now.
I'm thankful to the Oscar gods.
The other names of the gentlemen are all gods as far as the category concerned.
When you get this little golden statue, you become a star. In the Egyptian culture, they also had a little statue that represented the god Ptah. And see, when an Egyptian king died, it was believed that his spirit went into the belt of Orion, and he then became a star. Up until 1999, the Oscars was held at a building called the Shrine, which was founded by William Florence and Walter Fleming, two high-ranking Scottish Rite Freemasons. Hollywood has long been interested in Freemasonry. Gene Autry, John Wayne, Nat King Cole, Duke Ellington, C.C. DeMille, Clark Gable, Walt Disney, Oliver Hardy, you name it, the list goes on. Many celebrities have come out and admitted their connection to Freemasonry. You can see the checkered floor, you can see the archways, you can see the sun motif in the background. All of these are letting you know exactly who owns this organization. While the world is wandering,
All the top Hollywood actors, models, singers, hip-hoppers, you name it, is there. And they could be dressed in a disguise. So she was exposed to that. My God, I can't believe that. I can't be a part of that. Oh, what you mean you can't be a part of it? If you want your check, you want this Hollywood life, you would be a part of it, and you're not going to share these secrets. She thinks about that. She cries cry a little bit. They always cry, right? So she said, okay. She goes to this Pandora box, androgynous owner, man owner, woman owner. That's nothing, right? She thinking, I got that over with. So she didn't think it was nothing. She didn't really have to do nothing but me and go kiss a little. She's used to kissing women. Here's the kicker. The three producers, the headliners, the guy who make Hollywood runs like it does, right? Bring her to the upper penthouse tomorrow. So she thinking she getting ready to sign a contract. No, they want to pop her in her ass. And this is how they get down. They call it gravy.
If you do get hurt, well, that's just gravy.
Now, everybody, other people may know you from Gravy and your music career. Has this sparked the acting bug? Are we gonna see you in a lot more roles following this?
Yeah, definitely. This is my newfound love. Music is my passion, and acting. I'm definitely getting ready to jump into it.
Okay.
That's a Hollywood slogan for people who just got popped in behind. Well, how did it go, man? How's your career going? Oh, I can tell you right now, baby, everything's gravy. There's been a lot of people that's got their letters on the fly. And they read all the literature. They have them in a nice little room or sweet hotel. It's real elegant. They do it really nice. And they let you read that letter and they tell you what you think. I ain't got no problem with this. Okay, sign right here. Now that's the beginning of the rituals of everything that's to come for you. All the doors gonna open for you. All the doors are opening. He ain't ready for what they gonna hit him with. All the top Hollywood actors, models, singers, hip hop.
All right. So all the presidents were Freemasons. Okay. This nation was founded upon Freemasonry. All right. And witchcraft. Celebrities are Freemasons. Athletes are Freemasons. All these Hollywood moguls are Freemasonic witchcraft people. All right. And they used this Hollywood as a satanic temple. All right. And it caused many to participate in evil, signing contracts based upon sodomy and other rituals. Okay. All right. You can join, but yeah, we're going to have to sodomize you in order to be a part of this. That's wicked as all hell. But that's what they are doing. All right. A lot of these pastors are Freemasons. Okay. They delve into this occult. And all of them, they're into the gods of Egypt as a foundation. All right. And that's why we're warned about this. All right. Even your so-called the Jehovah Witnesses, the Charles Taze Russell, he was into pyramidology, and he was a Freemason. All right. All right. The very foundation where they came together as Bible students were Freemasons. All right. They were all Freemasons. And they met in a Masonic hall. All right. And they just changed it to kingdom halls. You understand? All right. So, and it was founded on Egyptology, pyramidology, this religion. Okay. And I also question the Hebrew Israelite camp, IUIC, their connection. All right, because the owner, all right, Bishop Nathaniel was an ex-police officer, and he chose the colors purple and gold. As I have stated, Freemasonry has permeated all of society. Okay. All of the celebrities, all of the athletes, all the way down to the police officers. Okay. And that's what rings the alarm bells with the group IUIC. Okay. They were police officers, and police officers joined these Masonic lodges. Okay. These Freemason lodges. And lo and behold, their colors are purple and gold. Okay, and this is the Grandmaster color in Freemasonry. Okay, you see that? All right, as you can see, it's purple, right, and gold. All right, what does it symbolize? It tells us here. What does the color purple mean in the occult? Okay, all right. To those involved in the occult sciences and witchcraft, it represented wisdom, spirituality, psychic power, and creativity. It is the color of crown chakra, or the third eye, which controls the body's energy and is the door to enlightenment. Okay, so this is witchcraft. All right, Freemasonry. All right, all right, and with Freemasonry, they are involved with the gods of Egypt. All right, and that's the reason why we know that the Jehovah Witnesses, Charles Taze, is was a Freemason. Okay, because he delved in Egyptian understanding. He was trying to break down. He wrote a book involving the using the pyramids as ways of coming up with dates for the return of the so-called Jesus. All right, there. Okay, you can find it very easily. But the whole world is in the power of the wicked one. Okay, they founded America upon witchcraft. All right, literally. Okay, they founded it upon witchcraft. All the founding fathers were, I mean, these so-called presidents were Freemasons. All right, and they all delve into the occult. Quick excerpt on Charles Taze Russell from AI. Charles Taze Russell, 1852 to 1916, was a Christian preacher or and Bible scholar who believed that the Great Pyramid of Giza contained important scientific or historic and prophetic truth. This belief is known as pyramidology. The Great Pyramid was built by the ancient Hebrews under divine guidance. The pyramid's structural elements, like its interior passage, has symbolic significance. So I'm not going to go all into that. So it's all one big club all around the world, everywhere. Everybody's involved in this Freemasonic order of things. Okay, and that's why the Lord said, "Put on the whole armor," because wickedness is in high places. All right, but judgment is here now. All right. So all these 501c3 pastors that became rich off the ministry, but failed to teach the whole truth of the Bible because of their covenant with death, in which is Esau, Edom, judgment awaits you. That's what we have to say. Habakkuk 2, and verses 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Yea, also because he transgresses by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desire as hell, and is as death. You see that? Okay. That covenant with death is made with this nation, Esau, Edom. All right. These contracts that these celebrities, these contracts that these actors, all right. All right. He is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. These are wicked men of Esau, Edom, these wicked rulers. All right. Okay. So let me read that again. Yea, also because he transgresses by wine his own philosophies, He's a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gather unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. So that's who the Lord is talking about. He is his death. All right. Okay. Isaiah 28 and 15 through 18. Let's read that. All right. Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us. For we have made lies our refuge, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves. Let me read that again. Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us. For we have made lies our refuge, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves. That's all you Freemasons. That's all you wicked pastors, all right? You who sold out to the enemy. Therefore, thus saith the Lord power, behold, I lay in Zion for a foundation and a cornerstone, a tried stone, a precious stone, a sure foundation. He that believeth shall not make haste. So what you have to understand is that the Lord has raised up his elect, okay, that are going to be able to withstand these wiles of the devil. All right. Nahum 3 and 1. But this is the reason why it's burning down today. Okay. This Hollywood. Okay. Judgment. Nahum 3 and 1. Woe to the bloody city. It is full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not. Okay. Because they have the children of Israel still here in captivity. The prey departeth not. Okay. Woe to the bloody city. All right. They took this city. They took America, right, by force, and by force of the sword. You see that? It is full of lies and robbery. The prey. Oh yeah, you can have this land, and then they took the land back, right? Oh, you got to stay over here in these reservations. All right. Woe to the bloody city. It is full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not. That's Judah and Israel. All right. The northern and southern kingdom. The prey departeth not. Let's go to Jeremiah 50 and 33. And it reads, Thus saith the Lord of hosts, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go. See, so who took into captivity the children of Israel and Judah? The nation of Edom, the so-called white man. Let's get that real quick, in case some of you all are saying, oh, that ain't true. Yeah, everything is documented. 11. All right. Amos 11 and 1. Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother, Jacob, with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. And we go to Joel 3 and 6. Joel 3 and verse 6. The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians, that ye might remove them far from their border. All right. So the children of Judah and Israel was sold to the so-called white man. All right. Okay. So anyway, and we're still here today. Nahum 3 and verses 4 through 6. Because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcrafts, that selleth nations through her whoredoms, and families through her witchcrafts, Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts, Yahweh Hashem Yahshai of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame. And I will cast abominable filth upon thee, and will make thee vile, and will set thee as a gazing stock. So now the nations around the world are looking at America as a low country, all right, as a third world one. They looking at it as abominable. All right, they're seeing them drop bombs and killing babies and all that in Gaza, and they see that they're not stopping. They're being revealed for who they are. Okay. All right, that's Isaiah 25:7, and it reads, and he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people. So all people are seeing the hypocrisy of Babylon the Great America, and the veil that is spread over all nations. All right, nations are seeing the hypocrisy of America. All right, all right, all right. This is why this is happening. Okay, they have founded America on witchcraft, Freemasonry, wickedness, and that's why the Hollywood is on fire. Okay, Isaiah 24 and verses 4. The earth mourneth and fadeth away, the world language and fadeth away, the haughty people of the earth do languish. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, under the inhabitants thereof, the rulers, Esau, Edom, all right, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant, all right. Therefore has the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left. The new wine mourneth, that's the truth. The vine languishes, and all the merry-hearted do sigh. Okay? So, in other words, they have, the Lord has brought judgment, and therefore people are they're mourning, they're in mourning for the loss of this place. All right, the loss of America. Verse 8, the mirth of tabret ceases, the noise of them that rejoice ended, the joy of the harp ceases. They shall not drink wine with a song, strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. The city of confusion, Babylon, is broken down. Every house is shut up, that no man may come in. There is a crying for wine in the streets, for understanding. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. All right? All the partying, all the glitz and glamour of America is gone. In the city is left desolation, and the gate is smitten with destruction. So that's what's happening here in America, Babylon the Great. All right. The Lord told the Israelites that if they didn't walk right, that the land itself would spew them out. All right. In other words, the Lord would send forth the angels and get you out of the land. And that's what happened to us, our forefathers. Leviticus 18, 20 through 8. 20 through 28. Leviticus 18, 20. Moreover, thou shalt not lie carnally with thy neighbor's wife to defile thyself with her. All right. Hollywood, they promote adultery. Thou shalt not let any of the seed pass through the fire to Molech, neither shalt thou profane the name of thy power. I am Yahweh Hashem Yahshai. They sacrifice children. Okay, they do that. Okay, these Edomites, these so-called Esau, these pedophile rings, these child trafficking have been exposed all over the place. All right, just here recently in Guatemala. Okay? Okay? By the small hats. Verse 22. Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. It is abomination. What are they doing? They're saying your rite of passage in order to get a contract with, as an actor or a musician, as a high level person in Hollywood, you have to commit sodomy. Okay? What does it say here? Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. It is an abomination. Right? Neither shall thou lie with any beast to defile thyself with it. Neither shall any woman stand before a beast to lie down with it. It is confusion. All right, they're doing all these things. Defile not ye yourselves in any of these things, for in all these the nations are defiled, which I cast out before you. And the land is defiled, therefore I do visit the iniquity thereof upon it, and the land itself vomiteth out her inhabitants. And that's what's happening now. They're getting vomited out of the land. Ye shall therefore keep my statutes and my judgment, and shall not commit any of these abominations, neither any of your own nation, nor any stranger that sojourneth among you. For all these abominations have the men of the land done, which were before you, and the land is defiled. All right. And the point that the land spew not you out also when you defile it, as it spewed out the nations that were before you. All right. And this is what has happened. This is what's going on in Hollywood. Okay. They have committed abomination. They're in the witchcraft. They're committing these deplorable acts. Okay, they're gathering people together to commit these acts. Okay, and the Lord is bringing judgment into it. All right. All right, let's go to Isaiah 47 and verse 5. So this is what the Lord is saying. Sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms. I was wroth with my people. I have polluted mine inheritance and given them into thine hand. That's the Israelites. Thou didst show them no mercy. Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke. And thou saidst, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to heart, neither didst remember the latter end of it. That sounds like Make America Great Again. Okay? Therefore hear now this, thou that thou art given to pleasures, that dwelleth carelessly, that saith in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me. I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. But these two things shall come upon thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood. They shall come upon thee in their perfection, for the multitude of thy sorceries, and for the great abundance of thine enchantments. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it has perverted thee, and thou hast said in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me. Therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence it rises, and mischief shall fall upon thee, thou shalt not be able to put off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. Stand with thine enchantments, with your Freemasonry, your Masonic rituals, with your Illuminati, with your drinking blood, with your homosexual sodomite crap. That's what the Lord is telling you. Stand with thine enchantments, and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be thou shalt be able to profit, if so be thou mayest be able to prevail. Thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. Behold, they shall be as stubble. The fire shall burn them. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame. There shall not be a coal to warm at, nor fire to sit before it. Thus they be unto thee with whom thou hast labored, even thy merchants from thy youth. They shall wander every one to his quarter. None shall save thee. And that's from Armageddon. That's what the Lord has purposed upon Babylon the Great, and he's going to root out these Edomites of Esau, Edom, all right, these so-called white people and all their descendants with nuclear fire, okay? All right. And I guess I read Amos 9 and 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord. So they have spread all this witchcraft. They brought forth like I said, the Freemasonry and all of that in these churches. They're everywhere. They're in the police force. They're in the they're even in our, I think, in our camps. All right, as I spoke of, and they're everywhere. So the Lord is telling us to do what? Put on the full armor of the Lord. So we'll end with that. Ephesians 4, 6, and 11. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all, to stand. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplates of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked, and take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of the Most High, praying always with all prayer and supplication in spirit, and watching thereunto with all perseverance and supplication for all the saints. All right, so that's what we must do. With that, I say all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekakwadash. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, and double honors to the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom.